Welcome, welcome, welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's our Friday show, and did you prepare for the Friday show?
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. I just wondered. I know that I sent you a bunch of, some bullet points, an outline of what we're going to do today.
Man, I missed that. Where did you send it?
Oh, really?
I didn't get it.
We've got dancing bears.
What?
And flying monkeys on this show today. Did you not get the memo?
No.
Oh,
Man,
you were supposed to go by and pick them all up.
Well, guess what? I didn't get that memo.
Oh, my
Dan.
gosh.
I don't know where you sent it.
We're going to have to reschedule.
It's in Cyber America somewhere because I did not receive it.
I sent it right to Ann Limley at bigmouth.com.
That's the problem. You sent it to the wrong address.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sure I'll get a response from...
Well, somebody's going to, respond because you didn't get a thing saying this is an invalid address. You are sending that to someone who thinks now that flying monkeys and all that are going to be
it was supposed
on
to
their
be,
show.
Supposed to be here. I had it all planned.
What a disappointment, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm done.
It would have been would have been more dramatic if you actually left the building.
Man.
Oh my gosh, it's a Friday, everyone.
Yes, it is.
Everybody's sitting at the office and they're thinking, yeah, I'm going to get my paycheck pretty soon and I'm going to go out and blow it before Monday comes.
Unless you work on Saturday.
Unless you work,
then you're thinking, I'll do it sometime. Like my son that works at Uncle Buck's in
Branson?
Top of the Rock.
Or Top of the Rock,
yeah.
okay.
He said he never has the weekend off.
Oh.
It's always midweek, 2 days in a row, or two or three sometimes. But
well, that's when the parties start on the weekend.
But that's when they're busy, I think, and he probably
now,
makes
what's
better
he do?
tips.
What does he
He's
do?
a bartender.
Oh, okay. Does he?
And sometimes they have to serve some, but mainly he's just a bartender.
Does he sling the things in the air like the? What was the name of that movie with
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. He was a
he was a bartender.
He had to learn all that
and
stuff
he did
too,
it himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he is so self-motivated to do his own stunts and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember the name of that, but it was a good flick.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, stop that.
I know. It's a one word type of thing. One word movie. Anyway, that was a good movie.
If you're listening and know the answer, go
so
ahead
you
and
don't have to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moark Big Deals is back.
They are.
They
well,
are.
Have they ever gone anywhere?
Well, they've got a big, for a little bit there, we didn't promote them at all, I guess.
Right.
And I think that Moark Big Deals is just a constant thing. But they've got a big spring cleaning sale that's going on right now. 60% off site-wide.
That's huge, people, because there's already discounts offered when you buy things off of there.
And if you want to take advantage of that starts today. It starts right now. So go on to moarkbigdeals.com, and this runs for till the 26th.
Almost a week.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, that's a heck of a deal, folks. A heck of a deal. And you should check Moark Big Deals periodically because they offer.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And then I want to promote this one more time. We've got a book signing at the Boone County Library tomorrow from 11 to 1. And we're introducing the Cooks of the Buffalo Cookbook.
With them available right there for autographs.
Wayne and his wife, and then me. We all put the book together. And man, there was a lot of.
Who did more work, Dan?
I did most of it. I did the gluing of the binder.
Plus the promotion. You're the promoter.
Well, I helped put it together.
Right, you helped. I mean, you helped a lot significantly. Yeah. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Well, it probably would have.
Please keep your seat because you're going to start rising. But
my head's swelling.
Your head's swelling.
I got to get bigger headphones. These are getting too small all of a sudden. We're going to be at the Boone County Library right there in the reading room. It's actually the first room on the right when you come in the front door from 11 to 1.
What if somebody just comes in and reads the book and
Well,
leaves?
they can come in and look at the book. They can peruse through the pages. Peruse. And if you want us to sign one of the books, you can say, here.
Ask him to do it lightly.
Yeah.
Please bring an appropriate pen, Dan.
I will bring a... Okay. I will do that.
Yes,
Today on the show we have Leslie Wright. We've had her on the show before,
we have.
and I was on Facebook a few months ago, or about a month or so ago. And you had said we need to look for some guest ideas, and I like our segments of the person of interest segments where we just talk to somebody. They're not promoting anything special.
Just catching up with them.
Just catching up with local people, and there's some pretty interesting people that live here in our neighborhood, and sometimes I'll drag somebody in here that's got a pretty interesting story to tell.
I appreciate those days you drag somebody in here.
Because you do most of the
I do.
scheduling.
Although sometimes I'll say, Dan, I need help.
Mm-hmm.
But I am so proactive in getting them.
Yes.
Like I am scheduled through the first week of April.
I know.
Because I just want it out of my wheelhouse
Yeah.
for a while.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I understand.
Anyway.
Kicking and clawing all the way.
But I do want to tell you, since I am leaving and will not be available, I did write me a little thing that says I will not be available. I will not be answering email, any of that stuff. And I will send that to people. And I've given them your number.
Yes, I will contact them.
And your in the
Yes, I
Facebook
will.
page. And that way that I said he will be happy to assist you.
I don't know if I'll be happy, but I'll do it.
Well,
yes, I'll be happy. I will be happy about it. Yes,
Dan. Yeah, he's not a lazy butt.
I'm not lazy.
He's just
I'm just
sometimes.
looking for every opportunity to take my nap. You want to...
Dude, yesterday's weather was amazing.
It was.
And we're going to talk about some more weather as we're at it.
Yeah.
Sunny today. Y'all, with a high of 91. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But so welcome.
But I think in the Caribbean it's supposed to be like 20 degrees.
No, it's 79.
Okay, all right.
It's supposed to be the high. Tonight is mostly clear with a low of 57, still pleasant. Saturday is high with a 92 for your high. And then Saturday night is a low of 63. Sunday is a high of 90. We are in the 90s. 94, and Sunday night a low of 50. And then you can have Monday.
Monday it looks like it's going to be sunny and around 70 degrees for the high. Monday night it's going to be partly cloudy with a low around 44 degrees. Tuesday high 73 once more with a low of 50 for the overnight low. And then Wednesday 78 for the high. And 87 for Thursday. It looks like we are in the middle of spring and enjoying the heck out of it.
And some warmer than usual, I think, temps for spring.
Yeah.
I don't think it's usually in the 90s in spring.
Well, we'll see.
But what do I know?
Well, just wait for the El Nino.
Yeah, El Nino. El Non-Nino.
El Nino.
That one. I know.
Okay, let's do our...
TTP.
Topic to ponder.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, I'm going to read it.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Are you a person who is happy with changes around you or someone who resists any change? Dan?
It depends on the type of change.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I don't like drastic changes. Changes in my... I don't like last-minute diversion changes. Like, we can't do that now. We got to do this. I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that's 100% true, man.
Yeah. So you're good with that?
Yeah, because I used to really resist change.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a little more flexible than you want to be sometimes, or I do. But, yeah, I kind of like my routine and I like my thing. And then when changes happen, it's like, regroup.
Yeah.
I'm not good at regrouping quickly anyway.
Especially when it involves me relaxing at the end of the day. If there's any interruptions or changes or last minute, let's go to town.
Or that phone call you don't really want to answer.
Do we have any responses?
Yes, we do. Kelly said, if something changes, I adjust and figure out how to make it useful instead of fighting it. Does she? Is that true?
Yep.
That's usually the smarter move.
Mm-hmm.
So she's pretty good at change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Daryl, I just wanted to see if she was
Well, but she says, what? And then she changes.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we all have a reaction.
Got to have
don't we?
that pressure relief valve.
Yeah. Daryl Peterson said, if I see the change as a negative, I will do my best to change it into a positive. I like these positive attitudes.
Yeah, really.
Debbie Harder said, depends on my mood. I can agree with, I get it. Justin Patman, I do not like change. Sam, I am. I think most people feel the same. I find it ironic because it's one of the few things guaranteed other than death and taxes, and I suppose death is just another form of change.
It is.
Okay, but maybe that's the point. Change may be the Lord's way of helping us grow and learn. This is true, and I hope you have a fun and safe trip.
There you go.
Well, thank you for that. And my brother said change is one of the most constant things in our world. As humans, we like familiarity. We naturally resist change. Once you embrace the fact everything is in the state of constant flux, stop trying to control everything. It is actually freeing. 100%.
That's
a
good.
very good answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how he comes up with that stuff. I mean, I grew up with this boy. And he's so insightful. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
where was that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe you weren't listening to him when he was,
I probably wasn't.
you know how that goes.
Sure.
Okay, well, our Facebook page is up, and it has our today's topic to ponder. Are you a person who is happy with changes around you, or someone who resists any change? There's some people that just don't
Well,
like
you know
change
what?
at all.
Maybe that will convict me to be more embracing of change.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I agree with the whole God thing, because God does He closes doors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I truly
Yeah.
believe He'll close a door, but if you are resistant to change, you won't see the opening of another.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, we'll go to our Facebook page. It's up, it's ready, it's there, and please answer. We'd appreciate it.
Yes, we would.
Okay.
Okay.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
As the jury was being polled, Miss Hurst kept her eyes fixed straight ahead at the jurors as each one confirmed the guilty verdict.
49 years ago, that would have been 1976, Patricia Hearst was convicted of armed robbery. A San Francisco jury felt she had willingly taken part in a bank holdup staged by the Symbionese Liberation Army, the group that kidnapped her in 1974. CBS News correspondent Harold Dow was the one reporting.
Okay.
No cry outs, there were no tears. The two brothers sat at the table very calm.
This was back in 1996, 30 years ago, after their first trial had ended in a mistrial. A Los Angeles jury convicted Lyle and Eric Menendez of murdering their parents. Author Dominic Dunn described the mood in the courtroom when the verdicts were read.
That was a hard one, I think, because I couldn't. And when I first watched the documentary about that, I thought, okay, well, they're truthful. And I'm so not sure.
Were you still not sure after watching the documentary?
Well, I thought, but it was kind of sided towards that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, documentaries are supposed to be just the facts,
it's never just
Never,
the facts.
never that
anymore.
way anymore.
Yeah.
This is Rob Milford, CBS News, reporting live from the southern desert of Iraq. I'm with the 1st Marine Division. We have just broken through the 3 berms and 2 anti-tank ditches and fences that separate Kuwait from Iraq.
Okay,
Wow.
23 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry, that was yours?
Well, it was, but you can go ahead if you want.
Oh, no, go ahead.
23
Sorry.
years ago, U.S. Marines invaded Iraq in a mission to force regime change and oust President Saddam Hussein. The U.S. captured Baghdad 3 weeks later. Saddam was captured the following December.
China's President Xi Jinping arrived in Moscow for a visit described by China's media as a trip for peace to discuss Beijing's peace proposal for the Ukraine war after the Biden administration cautioned that any effort to propose a ceasefire as a ratification of Russian conquest of territory within Ukraine's borders as unacceptable.
3 years ago, Russian President Vladimir Putin welcomed Xi Jinping to the Kremlin, sending a powerful message to Western leaders that their efforts to isolate Moscow over the fighting in Ukraine have fallen short. CBS News correspondent Pamela Falk had more.
I don't tell audiences what the lesson is. I never say, well, you come out of the theater, here are the things, the takeaways. I don't do takeaways. I leave it up to the audience. I respect their intelligence.
Film director Shelton Jackson, Spike Lee, was born on March 20th, 1957. He's 69. He's best known for films that delve into issues of race relations and poverty, like She's Gotta Have It, Malcolm X, and here he talks about the way he treats his audience when it comes to these often heavy themes.
So, you're not well educated, you have almost no experience, and you can't write.
Yeah, and I'm making a fortune.
Birthday cut today. Actress Holly Hunter was born on this day in 1958. She is 68 years old today.
Wow.
She received an Oscar nomination for broadcast news opposite William Hurt, and she's the lead on the new Star Trek.
Oh, is she?
Starfleet Academy. I'm having a hard time watching that. It's just
she's a little different.
A little different, yeah.
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 After me, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Very good.
Ridiculous.
A little louder, very clear. Listen, ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Okay. Actor David Thewlis, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, was born this day in 1963. He's 63 years old. I don't know how to say his name.
I think it's Thewlis.
Thewlis is best known for his role as Professor Remus Lupin in the hit Harry Potter movies. That was a scene from the film Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
Impossible. There is nothing I can't do. When danger comes, just know that I am on my way. It doesn't matter where or when there's trouble. If you just call my name, Kim Possible.
What is that?
Kim Possible.
Sound like a bunch of people moving furniture in the background. Actress and singer Christy Carlson Romano was born on this day in 1984, 42 years ago. She is best known for her role in the sitcom Even Stevens and as the voice of the main character in the animated series Kim Possible, and that was the theme song.
Kim Possible. I have never watched that.
We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking with Leslie Wright. And nothing earth-shaking, just catching up with her profession, her music, and
she's in a lot of stuff. She's very much an entrepreneur.
I wonder what she had for breakfast. That's what I really want to know.
I don't know. We'll ask her. What's in that? What do you think's in that jug of something?
Yeah, she's got a big jug. We'll find out what's in her jug when we come back. Stick around, stay with us. You're listening and watching Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stick with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. You know, I was looking.
We've already conducted our interview.
Oh, okay.
We're done.
See you later.
Bye.
I had looking for local guests.
Sure.
So I got on ChatGPT, and I typed in an all points bulletin for somebody that's really unique, and Leslie Wright came up the first at the top of the list.
I programmed it that way.
Oh,
I
did
came
you?
in and I was like, when he asked about, yeah.
Now, talking about ChatGPT or AI or whatever, are you using that in any way?
I'm such a tech junkie. Always have
Yeah.
been. Yeah, the minute it came out, I'm doing the zaps and automating and putting things together, and yeah, I love every bit of it.
So it's helped in that area.
Yeah, I
for
actually
sure.
even use ChatGPT in songwriting. Mine's called Big John, in case y'all need to know. I have named him.
Okay.
He knows my
Big John.
schedule. He
Okay.
organizes things for me. We laugh about it at the house. But yeah, that's Big
Awesome.
John. So, but yeah, I use it even in songwriting and stuff. Sometimes when I'm, I'll throw a line out there and then I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? Is this strong
Yeah.
enough?
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
they want in Nashville? Is this? And then he's like,
Yeah,
you could
as
do
long,
better.
As
And
long,
I'm like, okay.
as long as you're interacting and your creativity is not stifled
Oh, no.
by the whole thing.
You're not dependent on
No, you don't want ChatGPT to write a song. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So we've tried before just to see what it would do. It's like the cat
Yeah.
had a hat, and then he went to bat, and yeah, it's,
Yeah, well,
it's not good.
that made sense.
Yeah.
But ChatGPT would not make sense.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's great for brainstorming. A lot
Yeah.
of times the way I start out a song is I'll say, hey, because I'll have something in my head like, I want to, if it's a breakup song or whatever, and I want to write it for a male, I'll say, okay, here's the 5 guys I'm trying to write for.
Right.
If there was a divorced guy in his 40s, a single guy in his 20s, and they're all
okay.
sitting at a bar,
Yeah.
and they're sitting around a table, tell me some things that they might say. Give me some conversational lines. And it'll just
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
be funny things like, man, today was a bad day. And then it'll be something, all
Yeah.
these lines, but I'll find something in there that goes, oh, that'd make a cool song. I'll write
Sure,
about
yeah.
that.
So you take that one idea.
Yeah.
Well, and no idea is original anymore. We're just
No,
pulling
no.
from what's out there.
Yeah, and
So-
it's really the same as you do in co-writing sessions. I mean, if I was sitting with someone, that's what I would say.
Right.
Hey, give me some ideas, and we both just start jotting down ideas.
Yeah.
Of, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. So
So you're very creative for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a little chaotic, but thank you.
We were, you guys were talking before the break, during the break, and you made a comment that I relate to. Is you're just trying to do things that are fun.
Yeah.
Because Ann was saying how busy you are, and how I think you're diverse, and you try to do a lot of different things, and that was your response. You wanted to look for things that were fun, where other people will look for things that is going to generate money or
Right.
fame or something. You look at it from a self-satisfying internal point of view.
I think part of that is, Mom and Dad always did the typical. They knew we had crazy brains and we were always thinking of 100 things. But Dad always said, the whole key to being happy is to find something that you like to do and then figure out how to make money with it.
Right, right.
Rather than try to
Right.
chase money first.
Right.
And that's something that I've just always thought about. It's like, how can I make something that I like doing useful or profitable, preferably both?
Yeah.
I do a lot of
Yeah,
things
yeah.
that aren't profitable, but they're fun, So
Right.
I don't know. I just like to do things that make life more exciting rather than just trying to chase a dollar. And I think when you're authentic about stuff, I think money just comes. I think it happens when people go, oh, she's really into this, so let's see what else she does.
Right.
So
Well, are your parents creative?
yeah,
Your dad, especially. I mean, just some stuff I've
yeah,
seen.
Dad
He's
is
maybe with his hands more, but he's creative.
Yeah, so mom's the organizer and she holds the keys to every bit of patience that it takes to run our family, and so Mom is the one that keeps us in line and helps us organize all the crazy thoughts in our head.
Okay.
So I think without Mom, all of our ideas would have just been up in smoke, because Dad and I are a lot alike. We love technology and music, and we have to learn things and do things, but Mom's always the one going, okay, now that you've learned that, what are we going to do with it? And we're like, oh, you want us to do something?
She's the reasonable one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it kind of takes both, but yeah, Dad is really, he's always been, he brought internet home when I was like 10, like 1990, when it was still new. I mean, when I was 5, he had something he had to go over in Taiwan and do. And I remember that was the first time I'd used, basically it was an instant messenger. It was all DOS based,
Oh, yeah.
because it was
Right.
1985. But I remember him saying, hey, I'm going to be over here for 3 weeks, but here's how you can talk to me. And I was just like, no
Wow.
way. This is
Wow.
so cool.
Wow.
So, Yeah, Dad's a bit of a tech junkie too, so I think that's where I get it from.
You've been involved in music for a long time, and that's just always something that came natural for you, right?
Yeah, I think I just always liked music. You know, there's music on both sides of my family. Mom's family, I think there was 9, and her dad's family, they were bluegrassers. They played everything. I mean, I remember family reunions were like spoons. I mean, they play washboards and spoons. I mean, we're talking, well, Jimmy Joe Sasser, I'm sure you've heard of him.
Sure.
He was a legend. And, but yeah, we grew up singing Gravy on a Bucket Lid and 16 Chickens and a Tambourine and all those good songs.
Yeah.
And Dad's side of the family was a little different. You know, Dad played, in fact, I thought Dad only played like soft rock and pop because he played in bars in California and stuff. But I just recently found out they were kind of an all-around cover band. I guess he played everything, you know, country and all of that. So I always thought he was more like Chicago Air Supply type stuff. But that was just a small part. So, there's music on both sides. But, you know, Mom always just, what's funny is Mom doesn't sing, but she hears very well. So she taught me to sing and refined my singing, even though she can't sing. She knows every song in the world, though. There's nothing my mom doesn't know. Yeah, you can say a word and she knows a song about it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you give voice lessons too, right?
Yeah. We have George guitars, and we have 96 students right now.
Wow.
And we built an online school now to take the overflow for the ones that we need, because there's only so many you can teach, you know, in person, and we teach 4 days a week now. We were teaching 3 days. We added one more day, but we still have to be able to have time to go out. He's on the road.
Can you teach someone that can't sing, that can't sing in a bucket?
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to be able to listen to be able to sing, don't you?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if someone is, unless they're like clinically tone deaf, like medically tone deaf.
I've been next to people that sing tone deaf.
Yeah, but other than that, no, you can. I mean, there are people that have natural talent, obviously.
Sure.
Like, I have students that will come and I'm like, okay, this one I'm just going to have to tweak a little bit. We just got to learn some technique.
Yeah.
But then there's some that come in that just are interested in singing and know nothing, and they don't even know pitch yet. So, but yeah, you can train people to hear pitch and rhythm, and I feel like rhythm's harder to teach than pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Rhythm
so you
is
can
hard.
start from zero.
Yeah.
And build that with them.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't do traditional methods, so that makes
no,
it fun.
You're not
so
yeah.
I'm not a traditional person. We don't do any sheet music. I teach piano by my own method, and we do Nashville number system and chords and all that.
You
kind
know,
of stuff,
you said something about that in one of your Facebook posts, and I thought I have no idea what that was. I went and looked at a chart, and I went, "Huh." Because I was taught with a sheet, you know, all that traditional
You would get it in
way.
2 seconds. It's super easy. So
it doesn't look easy.
No, if you're playing in the key of C, C's your 1, C, D, E, F, F
so
is your
5.
4, 4,
Yeah.
G is your 5. That's all it is. And the chart is set into 4s. So every number gets 4 beats if you're playing a 4 times. So it's kind of like sheet music, but the difference is sheet music tells you every note to play.
Yes.
Where we call it noodling, but this gives you the basic pattern. Here's your map of how the song goes, and then we play
that
what we want
allows
to
your
in between.
creativity to come in.
Yeah, and it's just a difference in how you play things. People that play, like in our line of music, they need the Nashville number system because there's 5 guys on stage. And when we say take a ride, you don't want it to be note for note. They want to play what they're feeling, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't want that if you're in an orchestra and you've
right,
got 80
you have to be
people.
exact. And
Yeah, that would be a train wreck. So it's just 2 different styles. Depends on what you're doing in music. They're both needed, but
you do websites too?
I do. I'm still doing websites.
Are you still in school? Are you teaching?
No, I finally stopped going to school. I went back to school. I went to Berkeley. It was a challenge. I thought, I wonder if I could get accepted into Berkeley. And then I did, and I was like, well, I have to go now. So I went to Berkeley, and then I fought it because I'm not a really sit-down school person. You know, I'm not.
Seriously?
Yeah, crazy, I know. But I did it for 5 years. It should have taken me like 3.5. But I went 5 years. And then when I was done, I was so like, I had this extra time. And so I was like, what if I just got a master's?
Oh, my gosh.
But then I wanted to do it in my other career. I was like, because then I could have a degree in music and also a degree in marketing. Mm-hmm. So then I transferred my credits to SNHU.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere else on the East Coast. SNHU is where I went. And because they transferred easily, because I guess the schools work together. Mm-hmm. So then I got my master's in marketing. And then I quit, and I was like, now what should I do? And Kaylee, my daughter, she was like, no more school, Mom. You're
nothing.
done. You're done. You need to stop. I was like, okay.
Wow.
So, but I did do one more thing.
What was that?
I lied. I got my personal trainer certification. Don't ask.
Do you sleep?
Sometimes. I don't know. It was a bucket list thing. I love being able to work out and
you
know
must
what
love
I'm
a
doing.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just wanted to. So I'm not doing it for commercial purposes.
You
I'm
just
not trying
did
to.
it because you want to do
I
it.
wanted to do it. Yeah, I wanted to know that if I go downstairs and work out, I actually know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to kill myself. So
I appreciate that about you. I'm not built that way, but you so very much are.
I don't think she sees a wall in front of her.
I don't either.
She just sees what's behind the wall through it. It's an invisible wall, and you just go for it.
You know what? I always tell people I like to do things backwards. I like to do things in reverse. I see what I want to do, and then I go do it. You know, I've always done stuff that way. It's like, oh, here's what I want to do. Okay, now let's go backwards and make
get it
that
done.
happen. Yeah. So I don't
Do you
know.
have other aspirations to accomplish?
Right now?
Yeah.
Always.
Of course, your kids are in school and they're older, and I don't know if they're involved in sports. I know Nash is, but
They do
that
basketball
probably
and track.
takes a little time as well.
I'm actually just getting back to doing things. It's like songwriting. I hadn't really written songs in 10 years because of just trying to raise the boys and everything. But yeah, right now, currently, what I'm working on is called Musicians DIY Hub, and it's an online place where I don't know if you know what School is. It's skool.com. It's like an online learning platform. It's really cool. They take traditional learning, like online courses, but then set it in like a social media concept type thing. So, like when you log into my school, it looks like Facebook kind of.
Okay.
And you can join free, and you can talk to people that are also in there.
Okay.
But then if you want to enter the classroom, then it's a monthly fee. And that's where what we do is just every week we just dump videos in there. I might have piano. I teach people how to play piano in there. I do vocals and songwriting.
So you can do all that through that
platform.
platform.
It's just a 1 monthly fee, and then they can access all the videos that are in there. So
I would
that's the current
I would
thing.
probably have a hard time with online type education like that. It would probably I'm better with one-on-one. But a lot of
Some people are.
you embraced it because look what you've done. You've done it all online, haven't you?
Pretty much.
Your degrees and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, their degrees
Yeah.
for sure. But I'm that way. I like to do things quickly, and when I'm sitting in a classroom, first of all, I get distracted. Imagine that.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
You talk
I'm
about
so
squirrels,
squirrel. I'm
probably.
so squirrel. Yeah. But the other thing is, it feels like it takes 7 hours for a teacher to tell me something. Like when they're lecturing or something, it literally feels like it's torture to me. So I like something where I can kind of scan the bulleted points and go, okay, now we're good. So.
I never was good with a book in front of me and
Yeah, me either.
the classes and the lessons and stuff, and I did poorly in school.
Yeah.
But if you put something in front of me and it's a three-dimensional object, I can analyze that and tear it apart and understand it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
You can make life a story. Sometimes it's different than just reading it off a page in
Yeah.
a book, too.
Yeah. And I've always been better with just, give me the bold word and tell me what it means, and then I'll work on remembering it later. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things, if it's not useful to me today, I can't remember it tomorrow. But 10 years from now, I might go, oh, you remember that bold word? That,
Wow.
Now I know what I'm going to do with that, so I don't know.
I think education was meant for a certain kind of person, but in today's world with, like you talked about ADHD and ODD and all the others, I mean you have to learn it differently than traditional ways.
You really do. I mean, we were talking about my youngest son, and he also has ADHD, but he was terrible when he was younger in class because he could not sit still and he was running. He was just bored, but he would come home and he could do complex math problems in his head that I couldn't do. I'm not a math person. And then he got obsessed with Roman numerals when he was like 4, and just like studied all the Roman numerals and could rattle them off. And but it was like they're not teaching that at school, so he's bored.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you need things, other than Roman numerals in order to survive. So he kind of has to learn those, but
So you're working on an album?
I am. I just decided. So, back up a little bit. I'm writing for a lady in Nashville, and not just a lady, a publishing company. She has Showbiz Row Music, and in order to work with her, what you have to do is you have to give her 5 songs every month, 3 to 5 songs. So I submit songs every month. So around the 15th is when I send her new songs, and it's a huge privilege to get to work with her. I've worked with her on and off casually for like 15 years now, but they finally invited me to work with them, on a regular basis. So anyway, but what
is
happens?
this an entire song, or is it just the lyrics?
No, it's a whole song.
Okay.
Demo finished, everything.
All
Yeah.
right.
So it's what they would actually take to the artist. So it's everything done. But what happens with that is because she works with the top writers in Nashville, so she has access to literally everything, you know.
Yeah.
So in order to compete with that, you have to really up your game and be on top of it. So out of all these songs that I send her, so far I've had 3 that she's interested in, and I've probably submitted 70 songs.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And it's not that she doesn't like the songs, it's that she has a business to run too.
Right.
And she's not after album cuts the way she works. She's after hit songs. So, you know, if I worked with someone who was pushing album cuts, I could probably get a lot more cuts.
Right.
Yeah.
But
She wants a hit.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
very much after hits. So it's cool to me when she's even interested in a song because it's
Sure.
like, okay, she sees hit potential, you know. And
Yeah,
after
yeah.
I've done
And-
this since
and
I was
you write
19.
that way, don't
so-
you?
Yeah.
I do what?
You write that way. You're looking for hits.
In a sense, I mean,
Like
I still try to. There's a fine line with Nashville writing as how to make it commercial, but also still write what you want to write.
Yeah.
If you just try to write hits, it starts getting really boring and really
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
fake, you know. So I try to still write what I'm feeling inside and what I like, but also let's polish it a little bit so it has a chance to be a
Yeah.
hit, you know. But you know, all those songs that are left. For me, there's some songs that I really like out of them, you know, that she might have passed on, and a lot of them are relationship type songs because in Nashville, everybody can write relationship
right.
songs.
Yeah.
They don't need me for that. They have 7,000 hit writers doing that all day long. So, what she looks for me is something different, something said a little different.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So, but I just thought, you know, I've got all these extra songs I would still like people to hear. So I just decided to make an album. And
I
was
think
like,
that's
let's,
great.
Let's go
Yeah.
in and
Do you have a special artist that's up and coming right now that you're enamored with? That's
Yeah.
like a
keeping
hit.
your
That's a
eyes
good
on.
question.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. Okay, so plot twist. I'm actually a huge guitar player fan. So I
Yeah?
watch a lot more upcoming guitar players than I watch
Okay.
commercial people. We just went and saw Taj Farrant. He's 16. He's
Oh,
an
yeah.
incredible blues guitar player. And we got to see him and hang out with him. He's endorsed with Eminent Speakers, which Randall also is. He got endorsed this
Okay.
year with Eminent Speakers. So they hooked us up and let us meet Taj and everything. He's
Yeah.
from Australia, but yeah, he's going to do huge things. He's absolutely incredible. But as far as, you know, people just on the radio, I think probably Megan Maroney is one of my favorites right now. You know, in country music, I like her singing, but I also like the way she writes and stuff too. So she's probably a favorite. Morgan Wallen's always been a favorite. I just like his grooves and stuff on
Yeah.
things. But I'm trying to think. You put me on the spot.
Oh,
There's
well.
probably someone that I
She'll
listen
think
to.
of it
but
later.
I listen to so much stuff. I listen
Yeah.
to a lot of 80s rock. I'm in a 90s
Oh,
grunge.
okay. All right. Yeah.
But then I also was jamming on the new Harry Styles album the other day too. That was
Well, I
that one's a
know
good
you
one, so.
remake some for your, you know, you make it yours, some
I
of
do,
the
yeah.
different genres of music. and
Yeah.
it's nice to see that.
I love to take something that's, you know, like when I did Crazy Train, I love
Yeah.
to take something that's like a heavy metal song and turn it into like a really
Sure,
pretty
yeah.
ballad
Oh,
because
yeah.
the words of that song are so good. And people don't think about it. They're just jamming out and having a good time. But
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
those are some great lyrics.
That's
So you listen more like for lyric. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes.
all of, yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I just listen
About
because it's
all of
just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
depends on my mood.
yeah.
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 I listen to it all.
That's awesome.
Joe,
I'm exhausted listening to your schedule.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. You had mentioned to me Joe Nichols.
Yeah.
That project, is that still going, or is it?
It is still going. So what happened was one of the songs that I submitted to Liz, which is the lady I work with in Nashville, she emailed me back and said, hey, this is one we want. And would you sign a single song contract? So a single song contract is what you do before you're exclusively with a publisher. It means they
Right.
just want this one song, but you're still free to work with anybody you want to. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'm only working with her just because she's great at what she does. And
Well, you're too busy too to just sit and
yeah.
write songs all day long.
you know, I love writing songs, but it takes a lot out of you too. Sometimes I'll spend 6 or 7 hours on one song, and then my brain's just mush
Yeah.
the rest
Right.
of the day. But no, I submitted this one, and she said, we're going to send you a single song contract if you'd like to do that. And of course, I literally ran through the house going, yeah, and everybody's going, what is happening? What's going on?
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, hang on, I'll tell you. But it's one of those, I've been waiting for that kind of moment my whole life.
Sure.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And a lot of the newer kids are like, who's Joe Nichols? I'm like, trust me, you're going to know, because he was huge in the 2000s. He's had 6 number ones. But then when classic country kind of wasn't as cool anymore,
Yeah.
he's one that didn't change. You know, he still wanted to do that. So he kind of fell off the radar a little bit
Gotcha.
to the people that don't listen to that kind of music, you know. But now that it's 90s country's coming back, you know, he's doing some stuff again now.
Okay.
But
So check out Joe Nichols.
yeah, he's got some great songs out. But anyway, I guess his producer, Jason Sellers, really liked the song. So Jason Sellers is the one who actually has the song on hold with the intention of Joe cutting it. They said Joe really liked it. So
good.
He's working on his album.
Yay.
It's supposed to be cut. It's Nashville. Anything can happen, you know.
Anything can
So
happen.
I didn't at first even say the name of who it was because I don't want people thinking I'm just, overinflating.
Name
And being like,
dropping.
Joe Nichols
Right.
is cutting, and then he
Right.
never does because
Yeah.
It could happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's under contract. It's supposed to be done. They say he loves it, but he could get in the studio and go, you know what? I don't like the way I sing the song scratch, and it
Yeah.
could be over with.
Sure,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
May not fit him at all.
Yeah.
It's a great
Exactly.
song. It may
Yeah.
not fit him at all.
yeah, they think it will, and they expect it to be on the album. So that's as far as we've
Well,
gotten so
look,
far.
we'll find out. We'll go look for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's as far as what I've been told was that he's supposed to record, I believe, this month. If I understood that right, he was supposed to be January, February, somewhere at the end of that, and then they had that big ice storm, so it closed everything down.
Okay.
But then he was on the road again for another month after that, so he didn't get back in the studio. So I know he's been off for a month, so I'm just crossing my fingers that during that month he's been in the studio and they just haven't told me
Yeah.
yet. So
Yeah.
I'm wishful thinking a little bit, but
You
it could
should
happen.
be.
So
Well,
Yeah.
you may be the last to know.
that happens
That'd be
a
a
lot.
great thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they did tell me. They said, sometimes we'll just get a message and say, "Oh, by the way, Joe cut your writer song
Yeah,
last week."
there it is.
So
No big deal to them, but
Yeah.
it's earth shaking to you
it
when you
really
find out.
is because that's it's one of those bucket list things. It's not like Nashville is the only thing you can do with a song, but that's what I've wanted since I moved to Nashville when I was
Yeah.
19. Back
Yeah.
in '99, I've been trying to write songs and it's a challenge of getting them to a publisher and getting them to go, yeah, that competes with our top writers in
Right.
Nashville. That's just like a personal challenge to
Right.
me to know that I'm able to write on that
Mm.
level, and someone appreciates that and wants to cut it. That's just super
Yeah.
cool to me. So,
Yeah.
Well, Leslie, keep having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
just
I
keep
do.
having fun.
That's what I do.
We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for
Especially
having me.
morning time.
I know
Yeah.
I'm still not awake yet, but
We'll have you back sometime.
Yeah,
love
please.
to.
Keep up with you.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll still be in the morning.
Yeah.
I know. I'll show up. I'll be here.
Well, we're going to take another break. We got more for you from around the table. Stick with us.
AHOZ.
Whoops.
Hello. Mics are hot. Didn't know that.
That's okay. Oh boy, that was a long one, a little bit long interview.
But
That's
it
okay.
was very good information.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed listening to that. Leslie's always been a very interesting person. I mean, you can sit there and listen to it for hours, you know.
Yeah.
Because of some of the things that are absent in your life, you see it in other people,
Sure.
and so that's what the interesting thing is.
You can live vicariously through
Yeah,
her
there you go.
experiences.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
good luck to her.
You bet.
Well, I'm sure
We will keep an eye on her.
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be a something new that will come up. We'll go, oh no, that's Leslie again.
Yeah, she'll delve into something at some point.
Yeah.
You never know. She's very much the
She's a hoot.
the entrepreneur spirit.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
What's that?
Do you Easter's coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and don't we kind of associate? I have a hard time saying this because Easter is not about an Easter bunny or chocolate or anything
Right,
like that. It's not.
right.
But aside from the pagan part of it, I guess is
Yeah, the commercial
the
end,
commercial
yeah,
end
aspect
is
of it, yeah.
chocolate. Don't you associate?
Yep, chocolate
Easter,
bunnies.
chocolate bunnies. I
Yep.
used to eat the ears first. I don't know
Oh,
what you
absolutely.
would eat. Well, here's you a challenge to eat the ears first. Plus, Lord have mercy. Maybe there needs to be a disclaimer on Costco's new 10-pound
Oh gosh.
chocolate Easter bunny. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay.
It'd take me months to eat that thing.
It says, do not consume while coping with a tough breakup.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess you could eat the whole thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Costco says, if eaten in moderation, the $135 bunny should last you until Labor Day. Okay, the thing is 2 feet tall. That is huge.
I wonder if it's solid or hollow. That's what I want.
No, I don't know. It doesn't specify. And it says it amounts to 151 servings of 150 calories each. Now, who's going to go in there
Wow.
and divide it up into servings?
No, you're
Not
just
me.
going to eat till you say, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah. Anyway, it says one regrettable 23,000 calorie. I mean, it's like a lot in there. But anyway,
Yeah.
so you can get that if that's in your wheelhouse for Easter.
Well, you can buy it and then it'll turn moldy before you get to the bottom.
Cut it all
feet.
up and,
Yeah.
put it in everybody's Easter basket. I don't know.
There you go. We talked about that super El Nino, where the forecasters are warning about this thing coming.
Okay, tell us about it.
All things considered, last year was pretty tame when it came to the climate disasters in the United States, and there weren't any major hurricanes that made landfall, and the number of acres burned by wildfires reached a 10-year low. But that could be all changed now that they're predicting a super El Nino. The western U.S. is already feeling it with the record-breaking heat waves, and the National Weather Service warns that by August we could be getting extra hot, which could bring unpredictable weather well into the next year.
Wow.
So El Nino it's a hot thing.
Yeah.
And it may get here.
It might do it. I guess we need to take another break.
Another one we just got back.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll do it. And when we come back, we'll have our closing comments for the show. And we're going to, send Ann off on her little vacation.
My little adventure.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. And welcome back to our remaining minutes of Around the Table.
Gosh, darn it.
We just zoomed through this
We
show.
did.
Yeah. Today is the first day of spring.
Yay.
Just to let everybody know that. It started today at 9:46.
It's coming in hot at 91 degrees for the high
Yeah,
here.
it's going to be nice.
Yeah. Proposal day.
Okay.
If you're considering popping the question.
Oh, is this the day you do it?
Your day.
Yeah, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
no other
Won't
day.
I won't
just
be popping
today.
any questions pretty soon. Now, National Burning Snowman Day. I don't know what it's all about. Well, it's here's the way to say goodbye to winter. You burn the snowman. Set fire to that sucker. If you have a snowman around, I don't think we do, but
Probably not in our area.
Yeah.
Someone probably does. International Day of Happiness. So my thoughts on that are choose happiness.
yes. Earth Day is today, the International Earth Day, celebrating this big blue marble ball that we live on. Yeah.
The marble ball.
The marble ball with plenty of
Okay.
water. Alien Abduction Day. If you're
Whoa.
ready, pack your bags. Stand out in the front yard tonight between 2 and 4. And most likely an alien vessel will come by and abduct you.
If that's your desire, please. And if you have a way of reporting back to us,
Yeah, I was going to
please
say,
do.
text us at the BR549. We'll be glad to report your missing.
The first day of spring is also the Great American Meat Out Day.
Okay.
There's a chance to try vegetarian. You know, I like my veggies, but and I've eaten vegetable type thing,
Right.
but you know, I like my meat. Just saying.
This is the start of the Women's March Madness on TNN, TBS, and True TV, CBS.
Okay.
So if you like to watch the women play basketball, this is the one.
All right.
Tomorrow's National Teenager Day, Maple Syrup Saturday, and Play the Recorder Day.
Tomorrow's my travel day. That's all I got on mine.
That's all you care about. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
pretty much.
have a safe trip
Thank you.
and enjoy yourself blowing bubbles under the water.
Will do.
And take your booties and your little mittens
Okay,
because
I'll
it's going
do
to be
that.
cold.
I'll do that.
We're
Y'all
gonna
enjoy next week.
Yeah, we're going to see you Monday. Come on out and see us at the library tomorrow at 11 to 1 for the book signing. And my wife Kelly will be hosting next week.
Okay.
We'll see you then.
All right.
Have a great one.